What's going on, YouTube Nation, Nightmare Nation, for my fans who are out there? That's right, you guys finally have a fan club name. The bronies out there for all the PewDiePie fans and the Tobuscus clan or whatever his fans are called, and then the ERB battalion, all that. Now we have the Nightmare Nation with your friendly neighborhood nightmare at the beginning. So, you've got the name. Make t-shirts and coasters and koozies and send me a couple. But, on to business. This is the first WWE is what this video is on, but this is my first non-MKX game related video. So what is it going to be about? It is going to be about 2K16's roster. Now, there have been tons of speculation already as to what the roster is going to be, when the roster is going to be revealed, but it's usually around SummerSlam. Who's going to be on the roster, who's going to be DLC, who's going to be blah, 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 blah. I'll bring you what I know when I know it. But I talk about a couple things on the roster. First of all, what I know about the roster, which is in minuto. Not a lot. It's tiny. It's very tiny. What I know about the roster, you see, a little tiny, is, first of all, according to Twitter posts by the people who are making the game, this roster will be the biggest wrestling roster in WWE Games history. From my calculations, if they're including DLC in that number, they have to beat 121. Now, if they're not including DLC, I think they have like maybe 97, 87, something like that to beat. But if they'll probably cop out and they mean main roster. But even if they get main roster characters and selectable wrestlers that's larger than any other game, that gives us a bigger DLC base too, and makes them have to think outside the box for DLC options. Now, that's really all I know about the roster until someone tells me who all's been confirmed. I think like Sasha Banks has been confirmed. But other than that, I don't really know. Maybe Damian Sandow? I don't know. All I know is I'm fixing to bring you some of my top priority picks for the roster. Alright. When it comes to main roster guys, there's a few I want to see. There's the ones you're obviously going to see that are always on TV. Randy Orton, John Cena, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Give me a huge NXT side of the roster. Give me, give me Tyler Breeze. I need somebody to beat up. Give me CJ Parker. I don't know if they can still do that since he's no longer under contract, but Bring out whoever. Bring out Corey Graves, since why not? JBL would be cool. He was NXT the last time. That's the only reason I mentioned him this time. Bring out the big guns of NXT. Bring out Hideo Itami, Sami Zayn, Neville, Bo Dallas. Even though they're main roster right now, I think they'll still count them as NXT in this game. But the main 5 entities from NXT I want to see are as follows. Finn Balor in all his demony, painy goodness. And these are in no particular order, by the way. They're just as I can remember them. Finn Balor, because he is a huge talent. He is a Like, his entrances are Undertaker, Kane-esque with a little bit of Jeff Hardy. His in-ring maneuvers are great, and he'd be a great superstar, and he definitely, if you put him on the roster, people are going to buy. People who've never bought a wrestling game before are going to buy a wrestling game. Number 2, Finn Balor. Number 2, Baron Corbin. I want to see Baron Corbin in the game. Because you had his moveset sorta last year. Well, for what moveset it is. You had his finisher downloadable last year. I don't care if the guys I'm naming make main or DLC roster. Just need to be in at some point. Number 3. Rhino. That's right. The gore machine. Gore. The beast. Rhino. Rhino has recently made his name renowned in NXT, which means they have the ability to put him in this game. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you say it to. They have the ability to put him in this game. They have the authority. They have the what have you, the rights, whatever. He signed. Put him in the game. Put him in the game. That way, since we're probably not going to get Edge, maybe. I'll talk about that in a minute. Maybe we'll get Edge, but give us Rhino. And don't categorize his finisher as a spear. Call it the gore like it is. Now, my number 3, 4, and 5 are literally my 1 and 2 picks. Both tied at number 1. Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe. Both of these wrestlers, both of these athletes need to be in this game. DLC, main roster, I don't care. Put one as main roster and one as DLC. Pre-order bonus, whatever. If you make Samoa Joe pre-order bonus from China, I'm going to have a copy of the game I can't understand. And if you make Kevin Owens pre-order bonus from Britain, I'm going to have a very expensive game shipping, whatever. If you make him pre-order from wherever, I'm going to go get it. Put Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe in this game. If you do that, it will be an amazing game. The potential for matchups, legendary matchups would be there. You could do Samoa Joe versus Kevin Owens. I might just do that match 4 or 5 different times. It'll be great. Excuse me. But yeah, those are the big NXT guys I want to see. If those were the only NXT guys they put in there, I'd be a little disappointed, but I'd understand. It'd be amazing choices. Alright, on to main roster guys I want to see. The only main roster talents I care about seeing are Stardust, because he's eccentric. John Cena, because, again, wrestling dummy. I need somebody to practice my moves on. I want to see Undertaker. The American Badass version of Undertaker would be a cool thing to do. Any variant of Undertaker. Past, like, the cartoony version of Undertaker from back in, like, WrestleMania, the early WrestleMania days, where you had, like, the cartoony pink gloves and the dead face and all that. Just bring back the Bell Tolly Undertaker with the lights out, lights on. Here's Undertaker out of nowhere again. Yeah. But the only other main roster guy that is a break for me, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. His 03 attire would be a good one to have, but just Brock Lesnar in general. Now, this video is going to be kind of long because I'm talking about all the potential roster that I want to see. Now, those are only main rosters. Legends. We'll start with WCW Legends. Bring in the Wolfpack, NWO, and the regular NWO. Why not? because I want to be able to, only for the Wolfpack theme entrance, whatever. Excuse me. Bring in Scott Steiner if you can contractually obligate him. If Goldberg will consent, sign him. WCW Buff Bagwell. Yeah, that'd be something. Buff Bagwell would be a cool WCW legend. And before you get on to me about the obvious person I'm obviously leaving out, slow your roll. I want to see Scott Hall in this game. I don't much care for Razor Ramon. I want to see Scott Hall. If you want to take the Razor Ramon model and make him Scott Hall, that would be cool. Like, just take the model for Razor Ramon, replace the clothes, replace the jacket, call him Scott Hall. Don't care. NWO, Wolfpack version. Don't care. Just give me Scott Hall. Now, Ultimo Dragon. I ask for him every game. I never get him. I'm not sure why. If anybody of you out there know why WWE can't put Ultimo Dragon in this game, please tell me. I would love to have like a solid, we can't put him in the game because blah, blah, blah. I'd be happy with whatever. Just like, we can't put him in the game because, well, we just don't want to. I'd be happy with that. Well, not happy, but I'd understand and be content. Content with that. There we go. Now, other legends I want to see in the game. The guy I took off the WCW Legends list, and I'm putting him on this one. Sting. Want to see Sting. Want to see a better Sting. Want to see a long-haired crow Sting. Want to see new Sting. I want to see Sting with a baseball bat carried in his entrance and left on the mat for him to be able to use. I want a Sting with a better theme song than the one he's got in WWE. I want like the old Crow theme song. I don't know if you can get it. I don't know how you can get it, but get it. Other legends. Randy Savage, obviously. Like, I want Randy Savage in every game just because, oh my gosh, he is my favorite wrestler of all time, is Randy Savage. Randy Savage and Samoa Joe in the same game? Ultimate Warrior. And maybe some guys who don't get a lot of shine. Like, try to contact some of the... who's a good example? Ken Shamrock. That would be cool. The Lethal Weapon, Ken Shamrock. That'd be sweet. Who else? Test. Oh my, Test. I want to see Test. Test would be an unbelievable character. Downloadable, legend, whatever. I don't know if they can do that. What the problem is there, but try it. Do it. Yeah, he's unscannable because he died, but so is Macho Man, and they can put him in every game. That's I hate to be that way, but it's true. They'll figure something out. They did it with Edge. They didn't scan Edge or CM Punk, and they put them in the game. Taz! I just thought about that now. It seemed like a random moment because it was. Taz is no longer under TNA contract, which means he's able to be in the game. Put him in there. Now, character. We'll move on to divas, and then we'll move on to characters or whatever that I wish could be in, but I know can't. Divas. Legend divas, Trish Stratus, Lita, Maurice, even. But I want to see Paige. I want to see Charlotte. I want to see... I don't much care for the Bellas. Eva Marie, because I would just use her just because people seem to hate her. I've gravitated towards her because she's really trying now. Eva Marie can be in. I want to see a sizable Divas roster. A bigger Divas roster than they've had, because their Divas roster has been poor. It's been like, you get like 7 Divas, and that's it. Becky Lynch from NXT. Sasha Banks from NXT, who's rumored to be in. Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss. Oh. another NXT want of superstar, Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy. Yeah. But those divas plus any others that you can get would be cool. Now, on to guys, and I'm probably going to do a few more roster updates as they come, or characters that I want, whatever. Wrestlers I want to see signed, divas I want to see signed to the whatever. But guys I want to see in the game that I don't think we will. Or can't be. The Hardys. As they are contracted to, well, one of them's contracted to TNA, and I don't think they'll do one Hardy without the other. I mean, to just have Matt would be cool, but really they're a package deal. Like, yeah, they're great. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, you can buy them, buy jelly separate. You can buy peanut butter separate. Just like you can have Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy separately. But people buy them more to have them together. Much is the problem. That is the same problem, in fact, with my next picks. The Dudleys. Yes. Can we have the Dudleys? Theoretically, yes we could. But I doubt we will. It'd be unbelievable if they got in, but because Bubba Ray or Bully Ray or whatever moniker you give him, Brother Ray, that's what I call him, whatever moniker you give him, is unhappy with WWE for whatever reason. It'd be great to see them back, but that's one of those ones I don't think will happen. Another character I want to see that I don't think we will. Weird pick, I know, but the Hurricane. I don't think we'll be seeing the Hurricane again in a wrestling game for a long time. Pardon that Facebook pop. It's sad, but that's true. He's a fun character, he's got a fun entrance, and he's always been one of my favorite, more gimmicky wrestlers. And alright, I never know how to end these videos. And I know I'm always kind of off and in my own little world, but this is my first wrestling related video, 2K16 related video. It will not be the last. There will be many more to come. But, side note, I will not be uploading every day, as you figured out. I may upload days in a row, but I will not be uploading every day consistently. I may go 2 or 3 days where I upload, but as far as uploading every single day, constantly, consistently, it just won't be happening for multiple reasons that I won't get into here. But, this has been Nightmare's opinion, 2K16 roster, your friendly neighborhood Nightmare. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, Nightmare out!